Hey, I want to see what y'all think about this conversation that's taking place about Michael Jordan. People running around saying on social media that in this day of time, Michael Jordan will be averaging 40 or 50 points. And I just disagree with that. I'm not saying he wouldn't average 29 or 30, but when you think about it, LeBron and Kobe and, Steph Curry and D Wade and, you got all these elite players that were in this league that's extremely athletic and talented now that can play any position, and none of them averaged 40 or 50. I think this obsession with Michael Jordan being like the all-time greatest basketball player in the world is just over. I think people are just overdoing it. I think Michael Jordan is extremely overrated. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion. I said this. He didn't average 45 or 50 in his era. And the players were not as good in his era than they are today. Jordan would get cooked. Now, if you don't remember what Allen Iverson did to him, I can remember going to school and that shit broke the internet. So just imagine, and I get it, he was a defensive player of the year and all this other stuff. He had a bunch of accolades. But at the time, there wasn't a player like Michael Jordan. And you could say Clyde Drexler, but Clyde Drexler was a high flyer. And yes, he was a scorer, but at the same time, he did not have the skill set that Michael Jordan had. And in that time and era, the players were actually skilled just in the positions that they played. You got players nowadays, whether they the 5 or the 3, they can play every position. You got centers that can handle the ball nowadays. So not only does Jordan have to worry about that in this time and day, like I said, I'm not saying he wouldn't average a certain like 30 or 28 or something like that. I'm saying it wouldn't be as easy as people think. He ain't going to be like just doing what he was doing back then. And even if he did get some of that off, he'll have to worry about players doing that to his ass. He would be more in a highlight reel than you've ever seen Jordan in life. You know what I mean? And that right there is what I'm trying to say. He got to worry about faster players, stronger players, bigger players that can play point guard positions and everything like that. LeBron James is not running around scoring 50 points a game. So if he not doing it, what gives y'all the idea that Jordan would average 50 a game? I don't care if it's no hand checking. I don't care if he go to the line to 10 times a game. I don't care about none of that. Michael Jordan would not average no motherfucking 40 or 50 points a game in this era. You know what I'm saying? That's just period. You got motherfuckers that was just shooters or just rebounders and all that. But everybody, niggas can do all that shit nowadays. Man, y'all need to stop that shit about Michael Jordan. He was nice, but he ain't like that.